We are wasting our time when we are chasing something that is unchaseable. So our human nature is very simple in the terms of it's never enough. And I always hear that, well, when I have 1 million, I'll have enough. Well, at some point I thought that when I have 100,000, it's going to be enough. And now the reason why I'm switching perspectives is because I realized that no money is enough for me ever. Because it's just our human nature. If you buy a yacht for 5 million, you'll be sitting there happy for 5 minutes. And then you'll be looking at the guy who just came by in a $50 million yacht. It's just so it's just normal. It's, I'm maybe sitting in my Bentley, at the intersection and seeing a Rolls Royce. And I'm like, damn it, it looks better. It's normal. And that's why we are wasting our time if we are unhappy because of where we are. And when you're just chasing your dream, you're working for 20 years and you're just basically running like you're in that rat race, you're wasting your time. I started actually enjoying life when I've learned to be happy where I am. And it's difficult to be happy with nothing. I understand that. But once you actually learn to enjoy the small things, and me, before about maybe 5 years ago, if somebody would tell me, please just enjoy a cup of coffee or enjoy a sunshine, I'd be just swearing at them because I hated this kind of a thing. But now I can afford a lot of things, but I still enjoy a simple walk in the city or a simple drive or going to the gym and maybe having a very nice conversation. I enjoy these kinds of things. And a lot of times when my friends come by, I completely remove my schedule. So I call my assistant and it's completely cleared because I don't want to be doing business when I can be doing something for my inner self. And the same thing beautiful. I was actually planning on 30 minutes for a chat with you, but I like to talk, and sometimes I start talking so much that I actually lose my thoughts, as you realized. But for a really nice chat and getting my point across, I'm ready to move my schedule. So
yeah. I was the same this week. I moved all podcasts and I was like, no, like you're too serious. You're not going to reschedule. Cause like I had another course that came up and like, I was like, yeah, I want to do this. I'm like, oh, how am I going to do this? But I was like, no, this is going to be a valuable conversation. I have to do this. So I'm like super, super grateful for this and for your share and for everything. And I think what you're doing, it's so valuable. Like it's super, super valuable. And especially that you're so truthful and honest about all the information. It's
sure,
like, mwah.
Even my students, I always told them, people keep asking me, so do you guarantee that I'll be making money right away? I say no. And a lot of people actually drop off because of that. And if I would be one of those people saying that become a millionaire tomorrow, I'd make a lot of more money from selling my programs. But I would be setting them on a collision course, because when you have this mentality that I'll pay Thomas, 500 euros, and I'll look at his videos and I'll be a millionaire just from that. And of course, when you'll start trading, you'll be faced with the real market difficulties and you will not be able to overcome them just because of your expectations. So I'd rather have less students, but more prone to success than more students, but all losers.
Yeah. One last question, because I was super curious about this one.
Yep.
Paid versus free, because you had a post on that as well. And I do believe that you have to invest. I've been struggling with that because mindfulness and business is like, it sounds dirty for us, like, oh, yoga, meditation, don't charge money. But I've also noticed when people invest, it works. When they don't, it's just like, it's whatever.
Well, I can tell you, I have a few people who wrote to me, with a long story of why their life is bad and what's bad in it. And I'm a human being.
The victim mode.
No kind of thing. Yes, this is bad, that is bad. And they were really, really polite and very, very, likable, should I say. And they said, could you please give me a chance? And their words that they've written were truly, I believed them. So maybe they were lying to me, but I always treat it in a way that if they were lying, then the universe is going to get back at them. So I've actually given away a few programs for free. And
does it work?
It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Because most of these students, I'm actually, maybe they don't know it, but actually I have an ability to see how they're doing. where they are at, how many lessons have they watched, which homework have they done, what grades do they have, because I have a 4.0 GPA grading system, like in the States, like in any college or university. And I can see that each single one of them has given up. Just maybe they've gone through 20% of the program and they gave up. All of them. So when somebody's writing to me, please give me something for free, I'm just, sometimes I'm responding on Instagram, but mostly my assistant is doing that more and more because I don't have time for this, and even TikTok. But sometimes I'm responding to comments for fun myself. But it's just, I will never give anybody anything for free anymore. People, when somebody has been, I have a guy, he is from Argentina. And at the time we were selling the program, the cheapest one, for 300 euros, or no, I'm sorry, $300. And for somebody from Argentina, that's a lot of money. And this guy, he is 18 years old, and he was working. That money was his savings, and he was also actually asking it for free at some point, saying that the life is so difficult. But I said that he must buy it, and he actually bought it. So it was a big investment for him. And he is, at this point, he's doing really well. And at least in terms of the education, he is taking notes. I'm looking at his notes and he is sending me pictures. This is the guy who's going to succeed. And why does he treat it so well? Because he risked something.
Exactly.
If I had nothing, for example, if I was already from a very rich family and this guy was teaching me, and I would, in the very beginning, maybe I would have given up because I thought, I have something to go back to. And when you have nothing to go back to, this is how life pushes you to achieve the 1% mark. And that's the thing. Getting something for free, people don't treat it nicely. It's just our stupid human nature. I don't know. Even myself, when I get something for free, no, this is a lie. I actually treat things well anyway, because I know the value of those things. But it just is a majority of people. It's just when you spend money, you treat it a lot more. You'll try to get the most out of it because you've spent money.
Exactly.
And the more money you've spent, the harder you're gonna work. So
how to find you online, and whoever is curious about the course and working with you, taking the course.
I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on YouTube, Facebook, pretty much everywhere. And it's all everywhere Thomas Kralow, so I'm very easy to find.
I'll put it in the show notes, but those for listening, then maybe. Thank you so much for the conversation. This is diamonds.